I'm back in the kitchen. It's time for breakfast. It's time for breakfast. It's time for breakfast. Ooh, It's breakfast time, y'all. Time, y'all. Time, y'all. Time, y'all. Hey, y'all. I'm back in the kitchen. It is breakfast time. But I got my shoulders covered. So why don't I go ahead and put on my apron? It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. It's a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? Could you be mine? All right, y'all. Let me do one more thing. Hey, Siri, turn on Do Not Disturb. All right. Yes, y'all. Now, what do we need to do? Yes, you guessed it. Moisturize. We got to moisturize. Moisturize. And these lips, y'all. Moisturize. Moisturize. Moisturize these lips. Y'all, moisturize your lips right now. Everybody, let's do it. We as a people must come together right now. Moisturize our lips. Jiggy jong, gang, gang, Jane, jong, jong, jiggy jong, ga, boom, boom. Jiggy, boom, boom. All right. Gotta put water into the coffee maker so that I might have a cup of coffee. Yeah. Early in the morning, I put breakfast on your table. Coffee. All my coffee drinkers, y'all understand. It's like, I gotta have it. Soul power. Got to need it. I'm saying I want it. Also, feel free to share me with your friends and or your enemies. Whatever form of social media you are on right now. If there are sharing capabilities, go ahead and share me. Yes, y'all. Yes. I'm rocking to the beat and I'm the best. I'm the best, y'all. That's one of the early tenets and staples of hip hop is letting people know you the best. I'm rocking to the beat and I'm the best, y'all. I'm the best. But he just said he's the best. He don't know what he's talking about. I know what I'm talking about. He don't know what he's talking about. I'm the best. And I wear a vest. Hey, Tanya just rolled up and hit you. Light of the world, shine on me. Love is the answer. Shine on us all, set us free. Love is the answer. Yeah. All right. So it sounds like the coffee has got itself together. Let's see what's going on with the coffee. Because we have a theory here on the Rick Younger Low Budget Morning Show that everything tastes better in a Rick Younger Show mug. But we are not ones to rest on our laurels now, are we? No, we are not. We are not. So we're going to go ahead and test that theory. Before we go any further, here I am, stop where you're standing. What you need is a lover. Ooh, that good coffee. Oh, nothing like that wonderful feeling of coffee going down your throat and into your spirit. Man, the music industry has really changed. It used to be that there was a wide range of vocal sounds. Like you had guys who sung deep, they drove the ladies crazy. Guys who sung high, they drove the ladies crazy. Guys in the middle. Now everything is so damn high. It's like, my goodness. Where's the Barry White numbers? Where's the Barry White types? Where are the Dennis Edwards and the Brooke Bentons, the Lou Rawls? Let me be good to you. Yeah. He's like, yeah. Groovy people, you'll never find. Gone. Takes to the end of all time, Well, like Barry White doing a cover of Out on Go Changing, trying to please me. I never want to work that hard. Ooh, I just want someone that I can talk to, you know. Yeah. Or when we met, wasn't quite clear to me. What you had in store was there for only me. Surely you know you got me hypnotized from the movement of your body dancing in my eyes. There you were out there on the floor. Made way you move, girl, only made me want you more. You just like, imagine, he just like, wow, yeah, look at her dance. I'm not dancing, I'm just gonna watch you dance. Yeah, just spin around, do a spin. Yeah, there you go. You know, I've never been searching for a star. Now my search is over, and here we are, living in ecstasy. Yeah. When you lay down next to me, ooh, yeah, ecstasy. But no, now, there's none of that low singing. I miss low singing. But y'all probably saying, what's the rapper drinking? What's the rapper drinking? What? What's the rapper drinking? What's the rapper drinking? All right, I'm going to make a breakfast-dia. That's right, I got these tortilla jumps. Inside the tortillas is going to be eggs, bacon, cheese, tomatoes, and guacamole. Guacamole, hey, guacamole. Do you got that guacamole? Guacamole, yeah, guacamole. Guacamole. That's my hit single, guacamole. Let me go ahead and start this pan. Said I want to get breakfast started. I got to get breakfast started. Said I want to get. I got to get. I wants to get. Wants to get. Got to get. Yeah. So we're going to go ahead and put this bacon in there. Not to be confused with the Baconator. That Baconator sounds like something crazy. That's too much bacon, man. But can't nobody tell Wendy nothing. She don't listen. You don't listen. Why are you not listening? That's too much bacon. You're going to kill somebody. Have you seen the Baconator? I don't think they've consulted with a physician. I don't think that happened. They're like, look, man, people love bacon. I can't worry about what doctors say. Why would I care what a doctor say? I mean, cause, oh, you one of them. You know, because these days, everybody knows better than doctors. All you gotta do is watch a YouTube video, and you find out all the things the doctors don't want you to know. Hashtag sarcasm. I'm not one of those people who thinks, oh, cold-blooded is in the house, y'all. You know, I'm not one of those people who trust a video on the internet more than I trust a person who went to school for a lot of years. I mean, you know, you can make arguments for all kinds of things, but I'm just saying, who the hell is the guy on the internet who made the film? You're like, it's on the internet. It's on the internet. It got to be true. You can't put something on the internet if it's not true. Police will come get you. But cold blooded is in the house, y'all. Boom, ka-doom, dum, bunk, boom, ka-doom, ka-boom, boom, boom, ka-doom, ka-bunk, boom, ka-doom, ka-boom, boom. Who are you? Girl, who do you belong to? My point of view is girl, I think you're hot too. If we try what words could I describe? There's no dictionary book to explain how you look. Girl, I think you are sexy. Go, bloody. Guess what? Cold-blooded, guess what today is? Do you know what today is? It's my Capiversary. My Capiversary. That's right, the 489. The Final Four. We went over December 12th, 1989, the last day of classes on the last year year of the decade of the 80s. When I talk about what went down in the 80s, I know I was there. Yes, indeed. Y'all heard about the 80s. I know about the 80s. I'm sorry. Get a little fired up sometimes. That's one of my favorite parts. If we try, what word should I describe? There's no dictionary book to explain how you look. Girl, I think you are sexy, sexy. I guess I should go ahead and dice up the Mater Jones. Dice up the Mater Jones. Dice up the Mater Jones. Somebody asked me, have I gotten off that thing? Like, 1, 2, 3, get up off of that thing. Dance, you feel better. Get up off of that thing. Dance, you feel better. See, James knew that if you keep staying down on that thing, you're not going to feel better. You got to get up off of that thing. Dance, you feel better. What? You don't know what the thing is? You don't know what the thing is? Come on now. You know what the thing is. Oh, you know what the thing is. Do not make me. Girl, if you don't get out of here, I will show everybody here what the thing is, and you just going to have to. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get up off of that thing. That's the live show. I don't think y'all heard me go. 1, 2, 3, hit it. Boom, jingle, boom, 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 jingle, shit, boom, ah. Some people don't know how to put on a live show. I would not be one of those people, though. I know how to put on a live show. You ever hear, I'm going to be put on a live show. You better show up, because I'm going to show out. You see? That's what's going to happen. You show up, and I promise I will show out. People are like, hey, Rick, I'm here. I said, well, just wait, because I'm about to show out. I don't play around. I don't play with kids, and I don't play on the stage. I gets down. I do it. You see? You see? You know you about to tell somebody something when you say, you see? You see? Let me tell you something. Either you end it with you see, or you start with you see. But if you say you see, you trying to let somebody know something that they need to know, and they may or may not be listening right. And you got to get them straight. You see? You see? You see, this is what I'm talking about. See, that's a perfect example of the you see. You see, this is the problem that we got right now. Is these all these, look at this. 1, 2, 3, get it. Boom, 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 cat. Boom, big, jig, boom, boom, cat. Boom, jig, boom, boom, cat. 1, 2, 3, hit it. Man, I thought that the thing was chilling. Chilling? What? Now you gonna ask me questions about that thing? That is my impersonation of everybody's bad impersonation of Bill Cosby. You see, the children, me and my wife, Camille, we got 5 children, you see. But, I do realize that, it's not as many Bill Cosby impersonations going on these days. But at the height of Bill Cosby impersonation, everybody was doing a bad impersonation of Eddie Murphy's very good impersonation of Bill Cosby. But that's how innovative and groundbreaking Eddie Murphy is and was, because everybody, it's like some of y'all don't understand. Like I said, I was there in the 80s. Y'all don't understand how the way Eddie Murphy talked, the way he dressed, the way he carried himself was constantly imitated and emulated by young black men of that time. And the range of people that were basically, like if you look at early Will Smith, he is doing nothing but an Eddie Murphy impersonation. Fresh Prince, look at that. Look at that. You'd be like, oh, that is just him doing his best Eddie Murphy. And it's like, so when Eddie would put out a special, the things that Eddie talked about in the special would then become the subject of conversation. The bits would be quoted and repeated all around the lunch table at school. If you watch the movies, if he did a certain thing, he did little hand gestures or whatever. That's what was going down. The black leather gloves that he wore on stage, driving gloves. Man, brothers was getting driving gloves. Hey, Eddie Murphy had it. What was I supposed to do? I can. So yeah. So and any comedian who is my age, black comedian especially, probably decided he wanted to be a comedian because he saw Eddie Murphy. It was like he wanted to be on Saturday Night Live, and he wanted to be a stand-up comic like Eddie Murphy, and wanted to do and be in movies. That's pretty much every comedian who is my age. And the one more thing, Eddie Murphy thing I will say. Eddie Murphy has always been funny. Now, a lot of people want to point to when he was doing the kid stuff. He explained, he's like, when I was doing the kid stuff, it's because my kids were young and I wanted to put out things that they could watch. But if you ever watched Eddie Murphy has never been not funny on, like on interviews and stuff like that. He's just so naturally funny, hilariously funny. But one of the things that is very funny to see Eddie do is when he tells stories about his brother. And so when he does it, when he tells stories about Charlie, and he, because brothers do that. Like if I'm telling a story about my brother, I'll start talking like my brother. And anybody who knows my brother, like, oh my goodness, you sound just like your brother. And, everybody in families can do this. Just like you can impersonate your mother and father and all the people that are close to you. Just so it happens that most of us don't have a famous sibling, so when we do it, people aren't like, oh my goodness, that is amazing. I know, Lillian cannot go outside ever again. It's on it's right here. Making the rules. You don't follow the rules, Lillian. No, Lillian. In my heart and my soul, Lillian. It's beautiful. You don't feed the dog, Eddie. You don't feed the dog. It's like, I know you're 7. I know you're 7, but you'll be a 7-year-old, no house walking the dog by the way. Lillian. Yeah. All right, y'all. The bacon is coming on out, y'all. Okay, so here's the keys with the breakfast deal. The breakfast deal. Okay, so what we got to do is we got to set it up nice and lovely so that, one of the key staples to this meal, of course, is the egg. The way we're going to do it, how you going to do it? So we're going to do the egg first, and then we're going to come back, and then we're going to put the tortillas and put the egg inside and the cheese and melty, cheesy all together. Come together. Go. Oh, Jamie is just so good at impersonating so many people. But one thing I have found is musical people are pretty good at impersonations. Like, I don't specialize in impersonations, but usually when I do impersonate people, it sounds like them. And I definitely can impersonate singers. But like, I've seen Jamie do Trump and Obama. And it's just like, this, But Jamie is extremely talented. I might be the least famous of all the comedians that can do all the things that I can do, though. Man, I was asked the question, any views on Diddy? I'm just saying, man, usually when there's a lot of smoke, there's some fire, you know what I'm saying? It's like, that whole thing where people act like people trying to bring a brother down, Every time something happens and there's an accusation against a black man, I'm like, come on, man. So, because the thing is that every brother is not a saint. And I'm just saying, I've been around famous people enough to know that the image that they may do for the public could be very different than what they're like when they're not in the public eye. So, you know, as more and more of these things pop up, I don't think that it's like, you know. Here's the thing, and this is this is not just a Diddy thing. This is a here we are in the world thing. Standards change, and for so long, and women will tell you this, but here's the thing: just like people need to listen to black people, people need to listen to women. You need to listen to any oppressed group because they've probably been telling you something that you weren't listening to for a long time. And women will tell you they have been socialized to put up with stuff that is just not cool, it's not right. So the way that women have been treated, like in the workplace or whenever they're in any environment where it's a lot of men, and the hip hop world is one of those places, the music industry is one of those places, it's like, you know, because obviously there are plenty of people that will go along with a lot of stuff. And just because some people do stuff, you know, a lot of, I guess, how am I trying to say this? As a man in an industry where all of a sudden you get this extreme power, sometimes people get it twisted and they think that they can get away with anything. And then they also feel like they can throw money at stuff to straighten it out. And also, there's that whole thing where people's appetites get all crazy because they get used to having their way. So, I'm just saying, I'm never one to come to the defense of people I do not know. Like, you know, personally, I've never been around Diddy to know anything about what he does, but I definitely will not I will definitely not defend someone who I don't know because I know how things can be in those environments. So I'm just saying, all of these, the latest one though, it isn't helpful that the latest one he's included in a suit with Aaron Hall, and Aaron Hall has gone on video talking about all the crazy stuff he used to do. Because you know, what happens is some of these people who kind of like their moment in the sun is kind of faded, they like to talk about the good old days. And so Aaron Hall decided he want to go and talk about the good old days when he used to have sex with people in front of his friends and talk about his penis. So, so that, you know, that's one that kind of is a little working against Diddy, is the fact that you got somebody like Aaron Hall who basically including his name in some of his dirt. And then the accusation comes, and it's just like, oh yeah, remember that? Oh, look at the video. This one, yeah. Aaron said it. Aaron said it in his word. All right. I'm bitting up the bacon as I got my egg is in the pan. So I want to. Okay. Kind of start sprinkling. Sprinkle one piece of bacon at a time. Sprinkling, man. I'll show y'all in a second what I got going on in the pan. Because like I said, I am going to fix the egg portion. Then we're going to take it out and then we're going to put the tortillas in the pan. You see? Usually, spread those eggs around. because you want to make sure you got enough egg to do some folding and flipping for the purpose of the inside of your all right. So inside of here is bacon and tomato. That's just the beginning, but we're gonna put that right here. Because our next move is we're gonna put the tortillas in the pan. All right. So like I said, I'm gonna call it a breakfast dia. At ease like that. So now, what is key? Okay, so I'm gonna put the other bacon. We'll put that, the bits on top of the egg, which, you know, basically is like an omelet. But for the purpose of the breakfast dia, all right. We got some of this, some of this. So what I want to do, all I want to do is zoom. So I'm going to put some cheese on the tortilla that is in the pan. Create a cheese bottom there. Now, on this other tortilla, I'm gonna go ahead and spread the guac. Spread the guac. Ooh, kinda hot. Spread the guac. Kinda hot. Spread the guac. All right. Now, so as you can see, I got two tortillas. We're gonna put them together, but we're gonna put the egg in between, which has the tomato on the inside. So we'll put that on the cheesy side. Ooh. Never get so caught up in your cooking that you forget that the pan is hot. I almost reached down into the pan to pick up some bacon. I was like, Ricky, what are you doing? And I just remembered right before I touched the pan that, hey, that pan is hot! All right. Now I'm going to put a little cheese, put more cheese, put a little more cheese on top. I'm gonna put that on top of the guac. And I'm gonna take let's do it this way. I'm gonna take the guaci side, the Guaci Robinson, do the flip. Call me Wilson because I did the flip. All right. The one good thing that we have going on with our breakfast deal is that we're not worrying about having that extra egg hanging off the side because it's all going into our bellies. And And I have let that, I've come across, I didn't realize how many people don't trust modern refrigeration. So many people I've come across lately, they'll put something in the refrigerator and throw it out after like 2 days. I'm like, what are you talking? It's in the refrigerator. And it might have been in the freezer. Some stuff is in the freezer. It's like, it'll last more than 2 days. Here's the thing, and maybe it's because I spend a lot of time at home. I'm always like, well, let's try it. If it don't work out, I got a bathroom. So I don't have a problem with this. Like, if it's gonna make me sick, I guess I'll find out. And hardly ever makes me sick. Matter of fact, let me say, so far I've been very fortunate, and I've not gotten sick. The other part is maybe I just got the wrong attitude, but I'm like, it ain't gonna kill you. If nothing else, it'll just teach you a lesson. Okay, do not eat the 2-week-old fill in the blank. So, let me show you what we got going on. It's a breakfast deal. Should I cut it open so y'all can see what the breakfast deals have to offer? Let's cut it open. Ricky, what's up with Ricky's hand? Let me make sure I dry off the handle this time. I dry it off the blade, it's the handle. I guess that was the literal definition of flying off the handle. Got that? Oh, Lord, look at that! Look at that. That's the breakfast deal. Can you see the inside, the cheesiness? I'm just gonna go ahead and eat that. Breakfast deal. All right, y'all. So, it's time for cleanup. If you got any requests, let it be known then. Let it be known. Hey, if we can solve any problem, why do we lose so many teeth? Oh, so you go again with a leading man of peace. Oh, say the same thing. Baby, can't you see we got everything going on and on and on. Every time you go away, you take a piece of me with you. Oh, every time you go, take a piece of me. Take a piece of me with you. Now, for those of you who are wondering, I picked up a comedy weekend, December 22nd, 23rd. I'll be back at Yonkers. I'll be featuring again. Here later, I'm like, man, forget that ego stuff. I know. Yeah, I know I headline, but I'll feature. You paying me? Okay, let's do it. So yeah. No pressure situation in the feature spot. Do your thing. You can leave early every show. Like, I'm out. If you're like me, you find me on social media because you're not going to find me at the bar. I'm out of here. Rolling out. Roll out. Roll out. Yes. People making lists, buying special gifts, taking time to be kind to one and all. It's the time of year when good friends are dear, and you wish you could give more than just presents from a store. Why don't you give love on Christmas Day? On Christmas Day, even the man who has everything would be so happy if you would bring him love on Christmas Day. greater gift is there than love. And the world needs his love. And the world needs your love. Why don't you know on Christmas Day? Every Tom, Dick, and Harry, and Susie too need love every day as much as you give love on Christmas Day. No greater gift is there than love. Boom, 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 doogie goo, the boogie goo, the boogie goo, the boogie goo, the boogie goo. Yeah. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Boo, 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 boo. Jack Frost nipping at your nose. Yuletide carols being sung by a choir. And folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows a turkey and some mistletoe help to make the season bright. Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight. All right, let me show you one last time this delicious breakfast deal of mine. Breakfast deal, y'all. Lady, love me one last time. Say you love me. Say you love me. Say it. Say it. Say you love me. I'm not creepy. Just say it. Oh, I'm sorry. I got hypnotized by my own self. Got a little creepy, but that's over. Creepiness is over. The creepiness is over. The creepiness is over. All right, y'all. So we can get on out of here. But you know how we do. We started it back in the day and we've kept it going. That's right. We've been speaking positive things into our lives. Saying things as though they are, even if they're not that way yet, because we are constantly on that journey. So, for example, my positive affirmation is, I am Rick Younger, world famous leading man, award-winning actor, groundbreaking comedian, Broadway star, and legend. And I get paid very, very well to do what I do. But it's not enough to just say it. I got to get up, get out, and do the things to make it a reality. So figure out who you are and what you're going to do and make it happen. So I want to thank y'all for coming in and showing me the love and allowing me to show the love to you. But more importantly, I want you to take the love we've gathered here today and I want you to go out and spread it. Spread it like Nutella, like butter, like cream cheese, whatever you spread. Vegemite, jam and or preserves, mayonnaise and or mustard. All right, let's do this. Spread love, bop, ba-da-da, bop, ba-doo-doo-doo. Spread love, the truth is no disguise. I said love could open any door. Oh, but I wish we had much more. Love is what we need. Bang, bang. All right, y'all know where to find me, right? At Rick Younger on Twitter, X, Threads, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube.com/Rick Younger. Go subscribe. Facebook.com/Rick Younger page. Go like that. CafePress.com/Rick Younger Show for wonderful Rick Younger Show memorabilia, mugs, aprons, t-shirts, thongs, babies' bibs, onesies, doggy sweaters, clocks, stickers, all that. All of that. All right. Boxes. Did I mention boxes? Go ahead and check that out. Or Google me. The first 6 to 12 pages of Rick Younger on Google. All right, y'all. It's time to say goodbye for now. We'll have our second time around. But before you go, there's something I want to say. Everything's not what it seems. There's a stronger force behind the scenes. He's in our lives every day. He's right there when we call. In him is where my strength lies. I lift my eyes beyond the sky. 'Cause only he can save my life and only he can hear my cry. I wanna thank you, God, for giving me one more chance to raise my voice and to sing your praise. I sing it out loud, I sing it all day. This song is my prayer, gift to only you. I know it can't compare to a gift from you. You gave me your love, you gave me your son. Now I say amen.